And so where's home?
San Antonio.
Oh, nice. I've never been to San Antonio.
Beautiful place.
I've been to Austin, Houston, and Dallas.
Yeah.
You can reach us email to bigpartyshow@channel94.com, and then there's Facebook, Big Party Morning Show. Go and search it, like it, and love it.
All right, joining us in the studio, pretty cool guest. We're actually just meeting him. Hopefully you guys can meet him tonight at a free show at Papillion La Vista High School. It's free. It's 7 o'clock. His name is Bobby Henline. He's a stand-up comedian and inspirational speaker, and a former member of the 82nd Airborne. Bobby, good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me out here.
Thanks for coming on, man. So what's going on? How's everything going?
Everything's going great. I've been retired for a year and a half now, and enjoying life, living it to the fullest, you know?
I was going to say, yeah, living life to the fullest, retired and everything. That's awesome.
Now, if Bobby has a bad night on stage, you give a new definition of bombing on stage.
Right? Yeah, I can.
Oh, wow.
I can take it.
He's actually been blown up.
Come out to the show. It's a blast.
Bobby was, I mean, he was amazing. I mean, you're a hero. You served over in Iraq, and you survived an IED attack, I assume, right?
Yeah, 3 to 4 artillery rounds that were buried in the center of the road.
Wow. What happened? Can you tell the story? What happened?
Yeah, that day, I can tell you what they told me.
Okay, all right.
Right.
Yeah.
I had coffee that morning. We rode out, and it was about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We went over a spot where they buried these rounds, and a guy was sitting in a house terrace. He pulled out a brick, lined us up with a tire on the side of the road, and detonated.
Oh, wow.
It flew the Humvee like 20 meters, slid upside down. I was the only survivor out of the 5 guys in the vehicle.
Oh, man.
I was burnt 38% of my body. My head was burnt to my skull. I had my left hand for a couple of years, and then couldn't get to work, so we decided to take it off. It was in the way, and don't regret that a bit.
So when did you take off? When did you lose your arm?
3 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so now you're out. You just talk. It's a great story. I mean, you're here. You're talking to us.
Yeah, I'm here talking. You know, I struggled to figure out what was my purpose in life. Mm-hmm. Why am I alive?
Yeah.
I had the hard times of not understanding that and wishing that I would just go to sleep and not wake up. I prayed to God to take me. I felt I was a huge burden on my family. It was really disappointing to me that I was alive and doing this to them. Like, I felt so bad for the choices I made. My family suffering every day to deal with me. I was telling talking about it earlier. You know, it took her mom 4 hours to do my wound care in the morning, just to get me ready to take me to the hospital all day. And that was after she got the kids off to school.
Wow.
And then they would have to worry. I had 42 surgeries the first 2.5 years. I'll have number 46 next month in LA. So it's an ongoing. I never realized how bad burns, injuries are.
Wow, we've got Bobby Henline in here of 82nd Airborne. You're retired now from the military. He's going to be performing for free 7 o'clock tonight at Papillion La Vista High School. I'm sorry.
So this is how. So how did you get on this road after all of this? I mean, you're talking about that was a lot to overcome. I mean, you really survived against the odds. And how did you come out the other side with all this positive energy?
That was the crazy part. I started hitting where I saw that light. I'm alive. I get to see my family. I got to see my daughter graduate. She's going to graduate college next year.
And you got her with you? Whitney's here?
Yeah, Whitney's here, and she's psychology she's taking, to try to figure me out and help herself. I think everything she's been doing.
Dad, you know what you're doing.
See that, yeah.
Chapter 2.
Right? Yeah, it's called, they know everything. They want to read the book and throw it at you. Yeah. But I saw that, and then it was about a year out when I did a story with National Public Radio, and I saw the comments that people made on their website, how they were inspired that I had a good attitude after going what I went through, and was inspiring that, I saw those little things in life. I was able to see that, like just walking in the sunlight, going to the store, seeing my children grow up.
Right.
Those little things sometimes we take for granted, we're so busy. So I saw that, and I thought, wow, if I can go around sharing my story, that God's asking me to share my story. Yeah. Well, at least He's not asking me to build an ark. We'd really be in trouble. But we'd all be treading water.
People can swim.
Right, yeah.
Bobby, the storm clouds are rolling. Seriously.
Yeah.
Get a move on. Take a leg. I mean, something.
Too soon. The hail's still coming in.
So were you caught up in here? You're not. I mean, I'm sure the funny guys in an army unit are just the lifesaver.
I like to say I'm the weird, crazy guy that would do anything for on a dare, that kind of guy. But no, that's stand up.
Because we love those creative YouTube clips of those guys in some remote outpost in Afghanistan, and they're trying to pass the time by doing those music videos, and it's always like hilarious stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We were a crazy bunch, demented sense of humor, and we see life a little differently after all those experiences. So.
Oh God, I bet.
Now, I've heard people describe that when they survive an IED attack, they call that, if you survive it, they call it, is it called your death day?
Live day.
Your live day.
Your live day.
It's like getting born again.
Reissued, okay, here you go.
And people sometimes they'll almost they celebrate it like a birthday,
Yep.
I guess.
Yep.
Your live
so I
day.
just celebrated my 5th live day last April.
Wow.
My gosh.
We had a barbecue.
Now this is a part of part of Patriotic Productions, and they're a group. They do this. If people have ever heard of these honor flights, they're really cool. They take World War II vets and they fly them like to where DC or New York, and they do really cool stuff. So you're a part of this. Now, are you going all around the country?
Yeah, this is their first speaker series. They're starting it. I'm the first speaker that haven't come out with them. So this is my first one doing this with them, and I hope to do more with them. I'd like to help out with the honor flights. I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
Remembering the World War II vets and Vietnam vets. Like last year, I did the Baton Death March in White Plains, New Mexico, and you talk to those survivors, those POWs from
the guys that
survivors that come talk to you. Then you do a 26-mile road march in the desert to honor them.
Wow. And you did the march?
Amazing. Yeah. You see, half my brain got blown up too. I'm not that smart.
Wow, that is
the bird guy walking through the desert. It's great. The photo image is awesome.
That's really a good bit. You could walk into
really hot out there.
Walk into a 7-Eleven. Do I need sunscreen?
But I love playing practical jokes on people. It was me and 2 of my buddies went to this pizza place in San Antonio, and they got these 42-inch pizzas. We didn't eat it all. We had a big leftover. And these other guys got burnt on a Navy ship. So you got 3 burnt guys walking out of this place. It's always packed. You got to walk down this little hallway, and people are staring at us as we're walking out. And I couldn't help it. Halfway down the hallway, I'm like, careful. The pizza's really, really hot.
Oh, my God. So how long was your recovery?
Recovery for a burn survivor takes about 3 years.
Yeah.
3 years to really feel like you're back to normal. I mean, 18 months just to get skin on my head. Like, we were battling that with a good surgery. I mean, I'm walking around, my wife's doing the wound care, changing the bandages. We'd go around and do stuff with a bandaged up head with no skin up there. And it's like, how long can a guy live like this?
Well,
it's
so the infection a lot of times. I mean, that's
Exactly.
the big thing is that people think, if you can survive the burns, it's like, no, man, the burns won't get you. It's the fact that it's
huge.
So you are, a miracle within a miracle to have survived an IUD attack like that, and then to have a burn as severe as you have had. And then, my gosh. Seriously, you've got a purpose.
It should be required that, like, the hottest Army nurses have to work at the burn unit.
Right?
You know what I mean?
The funny thing is, I messed it up, and I say it was a medically seduced coma. And I didn't even realize I was saying the wrong thing. And a buddy looked at mine and goes, what nurses did you have?
Please, buddy, you just got to sleep. Just sleep.
All right, so tonight, Papillion La Vista High School, it's free and open to the public.
And you're just going to...
That's how good my act is. It's free.
7 o'clock.
So you're going to share your story?
I'll share my story, what it's like to be out in war, how we deal with it mentally as soldiers, what I went through, my testimony, how I got into what I'm doing now, speaking in comedy, and I will definitely make sure I do 10 minutes of comedy for you at the end, and open up for some Q&A, if you have some questions and stuff like that.
Very nice. Well, thank you for everything you've done.
Yeah,
thank you so
much. Thanks for having me.
Coming by.
Oh, and by the way, we should add, Bobby had served in the Desert Storm and re-upped after 9/11.
Oh.
So you went and signed up after 9/11 and went back and served a second time.
Now you just ruined my theory. If I got half my brain blown up, it was already gone.
All right. Well, Bobby Henline, thanks for coming in. Is there a website or anything that we can check out?
Yeah, BobbyHenline.com.
Okay.
You can check out my website. Have little YouTube clips on there and stuff. A little bit of comedy, a little bit of other stuff, and testimonies, some photos and stuff like that they can check out.
All right. Go out there tonight and give him a handshake. Seriously.
Bobby,
give me a hand.
BOBBY, Henline, HENLINE.com, right?
.com.
Okay. All right, Bobby, thank you, man. Have a good show.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right, 938-9400. We'll be right back. It's 9:26. Stay with us.
Thank you.
That's a cool story, man.
Thank you.
Where were you in Iraq? What part? What city?
That time I was in Zaghinian, just north of Baghdad, during that big surge. There were a lot of guys out in 07. We lost 22 guys from my unit that year.
Wow. That was what year was that?
07.
07?
Yeah.
And have you met with like the families of the other guys in that?
one of the families, the captain is sitting behind me. They contact us in the hospital asking what they can do for us.
So it's gotta be amazing that you made it. How'd you? I mean, what?
Oh yeah, and it's still. I mean, I just had a surgery. This little pink spot is a skin graft I just had a couple weeks ago because I bumped my head down to the bone. And being stubborn, didn't want to go in. I went running around. I went to Missouri, went fishing, went to Purple Heart Conference. Like, it will heal, it will heal.
Is it
This is my stomach.
Really?
Is it really?
Yeah.
So they take it from here and put it up
Yeah,
there?
they take them all over places. My head had 4 failed grafts, so finally I got fat sitting around, and they did a tummy tuck, took a full thickness graft.
I was going to ask you,
belly
how
hair
you're in such great shape. You're in
growing
fabulous
up
shape.
by oversized shirts.
He gets tummy tucks like that.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, my mom's like, where is this for me?
They're like constantly like, keep getting fat, so we need that skin. And
Yeah.
They're like, all right, I mean, I'll eat if I
Little
have
handles
to.
you can do.
Now, will you get an arm?
I have one, but I didn't want to wear it all day. It's kind of
Okay.
like a bra. It gets annoying all day, so
Yeah.
I'll put it on later for tonight. I'll have that on.
Your bra? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Like your bra?
Well, after like you're glad to I'm just gonna put my bra on. I'm gonna give it to him.
My arm is actually a
Look at
Crown
the right
Royal
now.
bag. I had a Crown Royal bag put inside my arm.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It's in the Crown Royal book. They came out with the book recently.
The craziest things you know in the Crown Royal bag.
Back
And
in the
there's like
13th.
kilts and all this stuff, and they put me at the very end, and inspiring story has a picture of my arm and a quick little story about it.
And you
Oh, that's
put it
awesome.
There.
Yeah, it's actually in the bag.
That's a good ad campaign, though, because people really do. Those bags are totally valuable.
I want to
Like-
make a shot glass that looks like my arm. That's my thing I want to start doing on stage, is come out, take a shot out of my arm, and then afterwards sell a little shot glass.
Okay.
It has a little hand holding the arm.
Yeah.
That'd be cool, right?
Right, like this?
Exactly.
Right,
Exactly.
so there's the deal.
Yeah. That's
Are you
my plan
engaged?
for
Oh,
the
yeah, recently.
Congratulations! I was
Wow.
gonna say you winked at me. Look at
Yeah.
that.
And you're graduating college?
Yeah, next May.
God, you look so young. I mean,
I am really young, actually. I'm 20.
Wow.
You're 20, you're getting married, and you're
I'm waiting to talk to my master's. I've got 3 years, so he can handle it.
So what are you studying?
Psychology.
Psychology. Okay. Right.
You met him
And what are you
at
going to do?
I met him before I went to school, and then he moved up.
You met him at was it the Purple Heart ceremony?
No,
it was a fundraiser for
yeah.
you.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank
It was a
you.
barbecue place in Texas. His truck, 100% Texas on the back. Well, that one got
Is he a
smashed.
Texas guy?
Oh, he has that.
He put on the new
Yep.
You like him? Did you give him a hard time?
Yeah, I still give him a hard time.
So
Little
I
skinny
die.
boy.
Is he really? Oh, he's
I
married?
got him to call
No,
her.
this little skinny, little Texan boy.
Oh, yeah.
He likes to talk trash
And
like
you
he's
met
all
him
big.
where?
We give
Here
him
in
a hard
Omaha?
time.
No, I met him in San Antonio, Texas.
Where do you guys live?
San Antonio, but she goes to school in Colorado.
Okay.
They couldn't be apart for 4 years, so he had to go up there.
Ah.
You know, it's love, we can't do that. We'll be together for love.
Yeah.
He's gonna be your son-in-law, so you better be there.
Oh, I like him.
Okay, good.
He likes whiskey too, we get along great.
Yeah, he'll party with him and all his burnt friends till 2 a.m. Me and my mom go home at midnight. I'm like, okay, have fun.
We still got Crown and Honey Jack left. Anyway.
That's cool. So where do you guys go after Omaha? You
I'm
going home or doing
going
another
home,
deal? Okay.
and then I got to run to New York real quick last week for a fundraiser for a documentary we're working on, and then it's off to LA for surgery to take the
And
off.
did you lose any vision?
2020, 2025.
2020, 2025.
Yeah, that's when my surgery's going to be on this left eye because I can't close it at all.
Uh-huh.
They were actually going to throw it away.
Do you put a mask on at night so you can block out the
I
light?
used to wear a mask, but it rolls back, so I don't. I can
Oh,
sleep.
okay.
But I
Gotcha.
put lube in them at night, and then during the day I got
blink.
dropped.
Yeah, exactly. That's the
yeah,
big
and this
thing.
side isn't closed like all the way, so another
They're gonna fix
surgery.
it?
We're going to work on
Isn't it
that.
amazing what they can do?
Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's one in my head. I went in there like, we got to cover it. It's really small though. So they took me awake. It was my first awake skin graft. And they numbed up the back of my shoulder, took a little tiny pinch, and then they had to rough the edges, make it bleed. So
So it would heal.
they scraped the bone and made that one. And I'm right there like, and it sounded like like picking at your teeth. Like
There's the same sound.
There's that same sound that came in my head. It was really weird.
I found out that his tissue was showing. I was like, God, you can't do this.
Yeah, same with my teeth. Like I had teeth blowing up. And I tell people I have blue teeth. Like one blue that way, one blue that way.
I like that. That's crazy.
Your mother
I got that from the
Yeah.
shuttle joke.
Oh, yeah?
Do if she had blue eyes.
They call me just
The Christy McAuliffe, you remember those?
Yeah.
Steam Riot.
Oh my God,
You
that's
have to keep
terrible.
it clean for tonight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. For high school.
Yeah, exactly.
Your wife must just be like, uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's how I test my jokes out. She doesn't like them. Like, yeah, they're going to love this. That's what I call my Navy buddy. Hey, how does this sound? Yeah, do it.
Your wife's like, no, do not do it.
Yeah.
Go to the doctor.
No, like, he said we should go to an adult store and because they have non-violent massage oils, like holding hands and stuff. Like, I could do a whole jackass there as a burn guy. We could have so much fun.
You need to get a hand or something that you could leave, you know, like, I guess you could just do it with your...
Yeah.
So that you can leave on the table, you know, stuff with the waitress.
Well, a lot of these guys are getting magnet ears. And the fun I could have with them, but then...
Magnet ears?
More surgery.
They put a magnet in there and then you
put
really?
3 metal studs like right here. You gotta let that heal. It goes into your skull.
Yeah.
So you let that heal, and then you make these ears, and they look great. So you can go get those ears.
So how much...
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you lose any hearing?
No.
Take it off.
Eyesight and hearing is crazy. Inside, internally.
So it was just what, the burn? I mean, you didn't get...
Basically burns, I mean, broken collarbones and fractured collarbones and stuff.
Because what was the concussion of that explosion?
TBI,
massive.
fine, PTSD, you know, maybe mild TBI, with some stuff. But
what's TBI?
Traumatic brain injury.
Traumatic brain injury.
Yeah,
from the concussion.
Yeah,
right?
The PTSD and some of the symptoms are really close to what is considered mild.
Yeah.
Where the guys are really
How
stuttering.
Not? I mean, anybody could survive it. I mean, if you were to survive a house fire or something like that, and with burns, like I mean, anybody would have survivor. You know,
well, even
we got
before,
we got 40 seconds left.
All right, we got 40 seconds, Rick.
Bobby,
Hey,
thank you.
Bobby,
you guys.
Congratulations. Good luck.
Thank you.
Nice to meet
Thank
sir.
you very much.
Hey, man. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for having a blast tonight. All right.
Okay, we'll see you. Thanks.
See you guys.
Set on fire.
I didn't even know.
This is natural. People use.
Oh, yeah.